Here are 5 toxic beliefs that will prevent you from healing from infidelity. This is the betrayed partner edition. The first toxic belief is that I will never get over this. What you think is more likely to come true. So if you think you can't get over it, you're more likely to not get over it. I really always want you to be thinking you can and will get over this. The second toxic belief is my partner is a monster. If you think your partner is a monster, you're going to have a very hard time finding any compassion for them, finding any kindness for them, reconnecting to them in any way. So we need to move away from this. And I know it's very hard because what they did was monstrous, but that doesn't make them as a person a monster. Really look for evidence that there is still good in them, that they are still a good person, even though they did a very bad thing. All right, the third toxic belief is I should be able to say, do whatever I want, however I want to my partner. You can't think like this. You cannot treat your partner in horrible ways. There is no way your partner will feel safe enough to reconnect with you if you're constantly being mean to them. So no one's asking you to be perfect, but I am asking you to do the best you can to be kind, to be compassionate. And when you want to lash out, when you want to say something mean, focus on your feelings and their behavior rather than doing character assassination. Okay, number 4, my partner needs to be strongly punished so they'll never do this again. It turns out that punishment is not a very good way to change somebody's behavior. If you really want to change somebody's behavior, you have to try to understand why they acted this way in the first place. Now, it's not really your responsibility or obligation to figure out why they acted this way. It's, they can do that with their therapist and figure it out. It's your obligation's too strong of a word. I think it's in your best interest if you try to be understanding and compassionate so that you can see that their bad behavior had very little to do with you and everything to do with them and taking care of themselves. Punishing them, at least in the long run, doesn't have much benefit. You can certainly express how you feel, but being overly mean and critical is not going to get you what you want. And the final toxic belief, which I think is the most important one, is our relationship is permanently ruined. Please don't think this. Please do not throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? Don't think that just because there was a period of time when things were horrible, that means the entire term of your relationship was horrible. It's very likely that there was a good period of time, there was a bad period of time, and there can be another good period of time. So I would much rather you say to yourself, all right, relationship 1.0 was good. Then there was the bad period of time. Now that bad period of time is over and we're starting relationship 2.0, and it can also be good. It's always so sad when there's a really long-term relationship, 20 years or so, and there's a 6-month period of time where there was horrible behavior. And because of those 6 months, we say the entire thing is ruined. Now, if you truly feel that way and you cannot move away from that thought, then I understand, and you may want to leave because you can't get away from that. Totally okay and totally your choice. But I encourage you to try to see, instead of it as black and white, try to see the grays, right? And try to say, okay, this first part, good. This part, not good. All right, that part was an anomaly. This next part can also be good. It doesn't have to mean that our relationship is ruined. It just means that our relationship is changing. All right, let me know what you think about these 5 beliefs. Let's talk about them a little bit further.